What's going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over exactly how to beat the first hard boss in Tempest, Neishatun, however you say the name. I don't know, but I'm going to give you a full walkthrough on exactly how to beat it and what mechanics you need to watch for, and make sure that you avoid inside the fight, and a couple tips of how to survive it. But first, let's take a listen to a word from our sponsor. Have you ever been a victim of mob abuse? Are you struggling from Tempest? Are you playing with teammates that just seem lost in dungeons? Are you trash and don't know what to do inside dungeons? Well, if so, I got the channel for you. Alright guys, let's hop right into the gameplay here of exactly how to beat Natasha or Natusha, whatever you want to call her name. I don't know, I'm not the best with names. But as she spawns in the beginning, or he spawns, or whatever it is, the first stage is always going to be DPS. It's kind of a check to get it down to about 1/4 of an health. Once you guys do that, then you'll have certain instances that happen throughout the waves. So pretty much here, if your tank keeps aggro, you kind of just got to watch out for this tail whip. You know, it does probably anywhere from 4,000 to 7,000 damage, so you want to make sure you're aware of that. Not only that, but he's got a bow that shoots, that hits for, you know, probably about 1,200 a shot. After you guys get him to a certain amount of health, 24 or 25%, you get these little orbs of rings of fire that spawn. If you get caught inside, they do about 7,000 damage. So you definitely don't want to get caught inside. There's these little spots in the map where you can kind of see our teammates are standing. Captain America and Munich and Ace, they're all sitting in the corner where the orbs do not spawn. So it's kind of like a safe spot. Not really a glitch or whatnot. It just doesn't come this close to the wall, so you can kind of keep your way out. And all you really want to do is you're just kind of avoiding the balls of fire until he respawns again, or she respawns, and then you're going to go right back to DPS. In the second phase, she'll have an attack that you'll see here in a second, that you'll get a mark above your head that looks like a little triangle, and she shoots a hardcore arrow that hits for 10k, and it can literally one-shot you. And that's exactly what happens to me as I roll in front of her right here. I just get caught with the arrow. She was aiming at somebody else and hit me for exactly 10k. I was fully healed and she hit me hard. So you want to make sure you're aware of that mechanic. After that, she'll just keep spawning balls of fire as she's trying to attack us. So you got to kind of time your attacks here. Then around the map, there'll be these little orbs that will spawn that your DPS have to make sure that they get a hold of. If you don't, it creates a massive explosion and can do massive amounts of damage. So we want to make sure that you guys are paying attention for those little orbs that pop around the map. And hopefully I got some gameplay here that will show you where those orbs spawn and exactly what you need to do. All you need to do is really attack them. So a couple key roles here as we're kind of going through the same situation. Your tank definitely wants to keep the aggro of the boss, and then your DPS will be responsible for the orbs that spawn around the map, as they spawn every, I think every phase. So every 1/4 health they pop up, unless you can pump out enough DPS where it won't make it spawn. And then goes to this third round to make sure you stay out of the ring of the balls of fire, or the rings of fire, whatever you want to call them, in the map. And pretty much you're going to rinse and repeat. And as long as your healer is paying attention, you should be pretty good here. You can kind of see our tank goes right back at getting aggro. Our 2 DPS are kind of on the side out there trying to keep away. You kind of see the little triangle. I'm hoping that I got a little bit of gameplay here where she targets me with the triangle. As you can kind of see, it takes a little bit of time, but you got to just make sure you guys are really strong DPS. So let's, right there, boom, pause for a second here. Okay, so you can see right here, the orb is spawning right by where Kazu is, and they are all 3 focused on that orb. You can see that that's what their main attack is. They punish it. As they come over, you can kind of see right there.
Already taken a third of the orb out.
I'm going to pause this for a second. You see him kill the orb, and as she's coming around, this little mark appears above the guy's head. You can kind of see it right here. As it spawns, I'll kind of play it. There it is again. This is when she's targeting you for the hard arrow shot that hits for about 10k. So you want to make sure that you're always moving when you have this, or being prepared to dodge as she rears up, because she can hit it. And of course, got missed, so we're not too worried about it. We go right back to DPSing. This is pretty much a rinse and repeat battle. It's pretty simple. As long as you know those 3 mechanics, you're usually pretty good. And if you have a halfway decent healer, you should be pretty solid against these attacks. We did have one guy that's kind of a glass cannon with Munich, but I was able to keep him alive throughout the whole situation, which was actually pretty good. As you can see, we're in the final instance of the little fire rings coming, and you can start to see that these guys start to attack us. We're kind of caught in a little situation where we really can't get away from here. Thank God we got a nice little dodge roll here that we actually are able to get out of it. Got the group back together. It's very important if you stay together, you can pump out a lot more DPS and you don't have to worry about those small adds being in the way. So make sure when this phase happens, you guys all have a designated spot to go through to make sure that you're not getting caught out in the rings of fire by yourself and getting attacked by adds, because that's a bad situation and you're going to go down. And if you go down in this instance right here, you're probably not going to get back up, because it's going to take away from the team's overall goal of putting DPS on the boss. As he spawns back up, you can kind of see right here, he gets this little automated attack right here. So you see our buddy, it gets marked. You'll see him as I come out of this corner as he spawns up. So he spawns up. Our guys start to push out as we see him. I'm still kind of healing and attacking. As we're kind of coming through here, boom. You see the triangle on top of this guy's head, and he's going to shoot multiple arrows at him, just unloading on him. You could dodge those by rolling and getting out of there, or just blocking like Ace did. Did a pretty good job. And then goes back to the same mechanics as before. There's the orb spawning. We definitely want to make sure we get taken care of that first, but it's kind of hard when you have these instances. I get marked, I gotta move. Thank God I didn't get hit by that, because I would have been done and not a good situation. Heals go down. We finish him off right here. This is a pretty simple battle.
Damn right.
Nothing kind of crazy. You just got to make sure that you are aware of the mechanics of the boss and making sure that you stay together. Your heals are pretty decent, and you understand when you're going to be marked and avoid those big mechanical mistakes. Definitely something new. I see a lot of people struggle on this consistently. When I'm running dungeons, I have had multiple groups not get past that stage. It has just been a nightmare, and I hope that's why I'm making this video, is to help people understand the mechanics and exactly what to do in this nice short video for you guys. If you guys would like to see the last boss with Isabel, I'm going to create a next video. I'll post a link in the description, or put a little comment tag up top for you guys explaining exactly her mechanics and exactly how to beat her. Catch you guys in the next one. Well guys, I hope you appreciate that video. I hope you learned something. I hope this helps you get more completions through Tempest so you're not wasting orbs. If you guys did find value from this video, I'd appreciate it if you guys left a comment down below if this helped you. Make sure you like the video, and please subscribe to the channel so we can bring more content to you like this on the daily. Have a good day, and talk to you later. Alright, take one, Keith. Ready? Here we go. It's going to be hard to keep a straight face during this. Have you ever been a victim of mob abuse? Well, if so, I got the channel for you.